Assalamu alaikum, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome. We hope you're preparing well for your akhirah. Brothers and sisters, the amazing story of resilience, sabr, and miracles of Hazrat Yusuf is a long and detailed subject in the Quran. A strange thing that happened to Hazrat Yusuf was that he was buried in river Nile instead of the earth. Did you know that Allah chose Hazrat Musa hundreds of years later to perform the burial of Hazrat Yusuf in the earth? Let's talk about how this happened. Why was Hazrat Yusuf buried in the river Nile? And how did Musa know where in the river Nile was Hazrat Yusuf's tabut located? Hazrat Yusuf went through 25 years of prison, and his father, Hazrat Yaqub alayhi salam, had been told that Yusuf had died. He went blind, crying in the sorrow of his dead son. Allah says in the Quran, and he, Yaqub, said, "Oh, my sorrow over Yusuf," and his eyes became white from grief because of the sorrow that he suppressed. But when Yusuf was made the king of Egypt, his brothers came to his court. He told them that he was their brother Yusuf, whom they had thrown in the well to die. Yusuf forgave them and gave them his kurta to put on his father's eyes. The incident has been mentioned in the Quran when they reached to their father. And as the caravan set out from Egypt, their father said, "Indeed, I smell the fragrance of Joseph. I say so, although you may think that I am tooting." When they did so, Yaqub's eyesight came back. All of the family, along with the Bani Israel, came to King Yusuf's court. Hazrat Yaqub reunited and met his son, Hazrat Yusuf. And together, they spent a happy life ahead. Hazrat Yaqub lived for 24 more years, after which he was buried in Palestine, Hebron, according to Hazrat Yaqub's will. Hazrat Yusuf lived for 120 years. When he died, a conflict arose. Bani Israel had so much love for Hazrat Yusuf that everybody wanted to bury Hazrat near his locality so that his village would be blessed. But the matter was solved by deciding to bury Hazrat Yusuf in the water of the Nile instead. The water will reach Bani Israel after touching his blessed body, and the whole locality will be benefited. They put Yusuf's body in a box of sange-marmar and released it in the water. 400 years later, when Allah ordered Hazrat Musa to cross the river Nile with the Bani Israel, he also told Musa to take the tabut of Hazrat Yusuf along with. River Nile revealed the box of Hazrat Yusuf, and Musa and Bani Israel took it to Palestine and buried him alongside Hazrat Yaqub as directed by Almighty Allah. In the present day, Prophet Yusuf has been buried in Hebron in Jerusalem. Muslims are able to access this area once a year in Ramadan or Laylatul Qadr. His life teaches us that the patient always wins. The truthful are always victorious. Broken hearts can be fixed. Love does heal. Forgiveness does raise. Loyalty is the best of all things, and the best of all people are tested with the hardest of things. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss an update. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.